Okay, peace and blessings be unto you all. My name is 12, and I will be doing a quick test stream for you today. I'm going to be testing out some equipment. Excuse me for coming on a few minutes later, but I'm still working with my audio and whatnot. So thank you for your patience. Alrighty. So what do we have here? Okay. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. Hello. So, peace and blessings again be unto you all. Um, I am still praying for all of us as we are still treading on through this tribulation time. Um, I'm going to be using the gift that God gave me to come into your homes, into your live streaming. You can definitely, take a look at what we're doing. Music is my ministry, and I, 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 music is very powerful. It can bless, it can heal, it can uplift, it can enlighten. It's a powerful tool. So, music is the gift that God gave me, to come before the people, to bless people, to use here on earth, to God's glory. So, I will be doing a couple of quick things today, just getting into the feel of the stream. Thank you. Hello, Terry Gerganis. God bless you. And Charlie G. God bless you as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Um, I I will be on my streams. I will be doing a bit of singing, obviously, a bit of teaching as well. Just a little about music, about the guitar. I'm no professional or anything like that, but I'd like to share my wisdom with you as well. And I will be doing a little bit of chatting um, as well, too. So I am now streaming on Restream, which is an awesome platform. As you can see, their logo is in the corner of my stream, and it's going to stay there for a little while. So just don't let that bother you. All right. So hymns. I love hymns. Hymns have been around for many, many years, since the 1700s, actually. One of my favorite hymns is Amazing Grace, actually. And Amazing Grace was written by an Englishman. His name is John Newton, and it was written in about 1772 ish. He was actually, well, a little later than that, but uh, in the early 1772, around that area, he was a slave trader. And, he found God through his lifestyle, through his trials, through his, you know, slave trading. Okay. And he did some abominable things. And through that whole experience, he found God. He was saved, and he wrote many, many hymns. And Amazing Grace is one of the hymns that he wrote. If you take a look at the words, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I can totally relate to that. Only by the grace of God. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. So God is just so good, and hymns are written in the deepest, some hymns were written in deep, dark despair, you know. So it's powerful. It's their journey to salvation. And I just like to play a hymn for you. This one is I Surrender All. And again, this is just a quick stream with a few songs. And I am drinking a little water for my throat. 1 minute, please. And here we go. My mic is dropping for some reason. Okay, here we go. Can you hear the audio and the music? I hope you can. I'm just going to test something out really quickly to see if we are all good. I hope that we are, and I hope that all of you are doing wonderful today and feeling good and blessed. I think that if you are alive, you're blessed. And you want to just be grateful and give thanks no matter how we feel. We should just always give thanks and praise. Alrighty, so here we go. Okay, so okay, alrighty. I'm sorry, I am still trying to just adjust everything, get myself together. All right, hi, start top 77. God bless you. You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? The camera's shaking. Okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I think it's just the interface that I'm using. Is the camera still shaking? I hope not. Let's see how we're doing. All righty. Oh, great. Okay. Wonderful. All righty. Here we go. Now it's good. Thank you so much, Start Top 77. Here we go with I Surrender All. How are you? I am just fine, Start Top 77. I hope you are well as well. I hope you're doing well in this quarantine time. I hope your family is well. God bless all of you. I'm praying. We're all praying. We're all holding on by a thread. So right now, I surrender all. All to Jesus I surrender. All to Him I freely give. For I shall ever love and trust Him in His presence daily live. I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all to Jesus. I surrender humbly at His feet I bow. Worldly pleasures all forsaken. Take Jesus, take me now. I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender. Oh, I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. Thank you so much, Star Top. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'm just working on it. I'm nothing but what God graces me to be. I'm just going to adjust something really quickly. Again, I'm still working on this whole live stream thing. So thank you, for your patience. We're going to work it out though. Okay, we're not going to do that right now. So this is going to have to stay off. All righty, here we go. All right. So hymns. Um, we go through things in life. And again, I hope you all can still hear me. If not, please let me know in the chat. I can see your chat and you can let me know, and that way I can make the adjustments as we go. Sometimes you just have to work on the fly. A lot of times people stop what they're going to do. They stop their dreams because they don't have the right equipment, they don't have the right sound, they don't have the it's not the right time, I don't have enough money. No, do what you're going to do. If God gave you a gift to use, go ahead on and start where you are. My pastor said start where you are, and just build as you go. And don't be ashamed to start from nothing. If God gave you a gift, then let him turn it into something, but he can't move you if you don't just start where you are. Okay. And it's not always easy, but we got to do it. Like, I'll give you an example, a personal example. Today, you know, um, I wasn't feeling well at all. I woke up with a splitting migraine. But you know what? I said, I am still going to stream. I plan to stream and I'm not going to let this stop me. Conditions are not always going to be optimal, for you to do what you're going to do. It's just not. So sometimes you just got to just go with it and just let God bless it. So I love hymns, and I'll be practicing and working on a lot of more hymns as we go. I just wanted to share something really quickly. And that's why you'll see me drinking a little bit of water to keep myself hydrated right now. Because, like I said, I had a splitting migraine, but God is still good. So I'm just going to take a little sip of water right now. When I was younger, I drank alcohol and I partied and all of that stuff. But as I got older, I get migraines, and so I don't drink a lot. I've been pissed drunk. I've been there. I think that's what makes my music ministry so I can reach out to people, because I've been anywhere and everywhere people can possibly be. I've been, I mean, not, only by the grace of God, but what I'm saying is that I've had trials, you know what I mean? Hella trials. And so I can reach out to other people who are going through trials because I've been there and I can help them. And this way, when they come out, hopefully you can turn around and bless somebody else. I am just going to make an adjustment and take a look at something right here. All right, cool. Great. That's looking good. Okay. So, alrighty. Okay, that's cool. So, here we go. We are going to just keep moving right along here. Alrighty, cool. So, um, Bob Dylan is another artist that I really, really love. I Bob Dylan was around in the 70s. Um, and at around 1973, that era, it was a politically charged time. There was a lot of violence. There was still a lot of segregation. We were coming out of a lot of things, but it was still a political climate. Dylan, a lot of his songs were politically charged and poetic, and he actually won. He won like a Nobel Prize in literature. Excuse me, because he had such amazing writing. He was a writer. If you take a look at listen rather to his songs, you'll hear, his writing. You'll hear his heart, And there's a song that I love that I think is actually fitting in this time now. It's called "Knocking on Heaven's Door," and it's actually one of my favorite songs. Eventually, I will set up my stream so that I can take requests and play different songs, but I'm still learning a lot and working on some things. So I think you build up over time, and I guess a year from now or so, I can take a look back at these early streams and say, wow, this is where you've come from, and that's really beautiful as well. And eventually, the streams will grow. So, knocking on heaven's door. Here we go. I am just going to check out something. I'm like just doing all of this. I need you to bear with me because we are just working this thing out. All right, here we go. Knocking on heaven's door. I'm just going to do a quick tune up. Something sounded like it was a bit off. Again, I hope you all are doing really well today. I wonder what your activities are as you're quarantined in the house. What are you doing? Are you cooking? Are you cleaning? Are you taking this time to get yourself organized, to get ready to come back out, into the world? I don't feel ready to really come back out yet. I feel like this is a time where we're becoming like butterflies, um, and I feel like we're still building, we're still growing, we're still healing, you know. But sometimes you just have to do what you got to do, you know. So here we go. Just a little bit of knocking on heaven's door. Mama, take this badge from me, 'cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm walking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking 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 on heaven's door. Mama, toss my guns in the ground, 'cause I can't use them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. It feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. I love Bob Dylan. All righty. I am just going to get a little water. If somebody can let me know what my sound is like, can you still hear the vocals? Can you hear the guitar? Are we balanced? If anyone is out there, please just let me know. Otherwise, I'll have to listen to the stream later and just make adjustments like that. Again, I am drinking water so that I can stay hydrated. I wasn't feeling so well today, so I want to just make sure that I am hydrated right now. Um, I wanted to just give 7 things that I suggest to do during this pandemic. Um, it's very important that you keep yourself busy and doing something so that you can come out of this on top. You don't want to come in less than when you went in, or you want to make sure that you come out of this better than you was before. Okay. Sounds good, but more okay. Let's see if we can do that. All righty, great. So I hope that the sound and everything is good right now. And here we go. We'll go back to our studio. Okay. How's this? Is that a little better? I want to try one thing on the mic. Let's see how this setting works. Tell me if this is a little better or a little worse. All right. I am listening out for your comment. You let me know. Thank you so much, Charlie G. You're helping me out here with my sound and with what's going on here. Okay. So, alrighty. Well, let's give it a shot. I don't see anything, so I guess it's okay. If not, you'll let me know. I wanted to know if this setting was a little better, but I don't see you telling me that, so I'm going to maybe put it back because I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Okay, I take it this is good. Alrighty, so let's give this a shot. So, the 7 things I suggest during this epidemic, during our quarantine, we're at home, we're quarantined, you know, I suggest that you keep growing. You allow yourself to grow. Don't just sit around watching Netflix all day, doing nothing at all, just letting yourself and your life just dwindle away. You don't want to do that. You want to keep growing, keep learning, keep edifying your mind. It's very important. So, what I suggest, not suggest, but I wrote down a few things that I think is a good for us during this time. I think that number one is we want to pray, and it seems like we're all, oh, hey, Antonello Nick. God bless you, CIO. I need to learn how to pronounce that word, and I will. But God bless you. Thank you for joining us. All righty. So, 7 things I think are really important during this time to do is you may want to pray. Not may want to, you want to pray. You want to see what's going on. We're all losing friends and family. Well, not all of us, but some of us are. I've lost somebody to the corona as well. And so it's a trying time for many of us. But number one, you want to pray. You want to think about the word of God. What does God say during this time? What's in the word? Why is this happening? What's going on? Pray. He speaks, but his voice is very, very small. It's very small and very, very quiet. You sometimes need to quiet your mind. Your mind is too loud. It's running around all the time. You need to quiet that. So sometimes that's why things like this happen. So we can just silence our mind. I'm in New York, and New York is a very, very busy, busy place. It's a constant hustle. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. New York is a constant hustle every day, every night, every constantly hustling. It's expensive to live here, and you have to hustle to survive. So this time of quiet and peace and restoration is dear to my heart. I'm really appreciating it because we never ever get a time to stop in New York. So yeah, you want to do that. Number two, you want to edify yourself. So I think that it's important to keep reading, keep learning, keep growing. What certifications can you get to make you better, to help you add more value on your job or in your life, in other people's life? I am just going to be making adjustments as we go. So bear with me, you guys. I really appreciate you. And, we're going to work this thing out and get these streams absolutely perfect. Eventually, everything takes time, but, it is what it is. You learn and you grow. And that's what it's all about, really. So here we go. We're going to keep on moving right along. So yeah, you want to get certifications, you want to learn, you want to study. Thank you so much, Charlie G. Great. Sound okay. Charlie G is helping me out with my sound here, telling me how it sounds, how the audio is, because I'm still working on some equipment and we're still working this out. But again, don't let that stop you. Just do what you're gonna do. And let God show you and teach you. And he'll send people to help you, tell you, hey, you may want to try this mic, or hey, you may want to try that mic, or hey, this sound system, hey, this interface, whatever it is. So you may want to do that. I want to also give some credit to a streamer. His name is, I think, Calvin Tamustis. I can't think of his last name right now, but he's a really great streamer. He plays guitar and he's very, very talented. And he helped me out, uh, telling me what equipment would be good. He let me ask him a bunch of questions. He streams on Twitch. So I just want to thank Calvin, and I want to thank Captain Farr also, which is a young man in my church who deals with sound and audio as well. And Charlie G, again, has been priceless. He's amazing. So God sent all these people. And again, if you just start your gift, whatever it is, trust you me, God will send people your way to help you. So you want to edify yourself. You want to learn. During this time, I've been trying to stream, trying to learn about streaming, doing my sound and everything. And I have become pretty good. I'm learning about audio. I'm learning about technician, being a sound technician. I'm going to come out of this better than when we went in, and that's how you all should be looking to come out. So edify yourself. What certifications can you get? What can you learn? What books can you read? How can you practice more? You got all this time. Practice. My keyboard player, his name is Mike. He, his job when he's home, when he's got to work from home, he'll find a way to practice as well. you know do that. Another thing you can do, number three, is self-care. You can eat right, you can exercise, you can groom yourself. I know that we're stuck in the house right now and we're starting to come out little by little, but you should not be sitting there gouging yourself on cakes and sweets and all types of fried chicken all the time. You should be, don't come out 50 pounds heavier than when you went in. Work at just getting better, eat healthier. You can still eat good stuff, but it doesn't have to be fried food all the time. Think about baking some food, think about different recipes that you can make. Think about exercise. You're home, you can exercise. Don't just sit around watching Netflix all day. And trust me, I get it. I love vegging out. I will veg out and escape too. I love movies, but there's a time for that, and then there's a time to practice, and there's a time to do whatever you're going to do. So try and just self-care, exercise. Another thing you can do is care for others. Take some time to call somebody else. Make a call someone. See if you can bring food to an elderly person, or you can give them some information, or you can help a neighbor in need or who can't get out. Do something for someone else other than yourself. It's not all about you. you know so that would be great. Another thing you can do is plan for your future goals. Plan for your future. you know you can um, write out your goals. What do you want to do when we come out of this? Don't come out stuck on stupid, just drifting through life. Wherever the wind blows is where you're going to go. No, think about what you want to do. You want to be a teacher? What certifications do you need? What do you need to learn? You want to be you want to be a singer? You want to be a sew? You want to sew? You want to make clothes? You have ideas about fashion that you want to. What do you want to do? So think about how you want to write out your goals. What do you want to do? Write it out. How are you going to make it happen? What steps are you going to take to make it happen? Number six, you can meditate. Again, this goes back to silencing your mind, quieting your spirit and your soul. Get that Zen energy. Just quiet so you can hear God's voice. And just so that you can just silence all of the busyness that's in our minds, constantly going, 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 going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. It just doesn't stop. But silence your mind through meditation is very powerful as well. And then another thing that we can do is have gratitude. We can be thankful. You know, we want people want so many things. You want money, you want cars, houses, husbands, wives, whatever it is. You want to look beautiful like this celebrity you saw the other day, whatever. Just stop, okay? Be thankful for who and what you are, who and what God made you, who and what God gave you. If you're still alive, even if you're sick, like I said, I wasn't feeling well this morning. I get it, but we're still alive. You know what I mean? And God gave us another day. He gave us life. So be thankful for that life because thousands of people can't say that right now. And just over the last couple of months, they've died and they are not here to say thank you for another day. So you want to be grateful for what you have. I get it. We want more. That's the point of writing out your goals. That's the point of your practicing your ass off so that you can be better at your craft. But yeah, gratitude, right? All right. Here we go. We're going to keep it rolling with some music. I'm actually going to do an original song called Only God by my band. My band's name is Anointed Blue. And this is one of our songs. So this is called Only God. And again, I'm counting on Charlie G to let me know about my sound. Charlie G is an amazing sound person. He's got a great ear for sound. So I'm trusting. Here we go. This is Only God. Yes, you're dancing in the rhythm ain't always what you want. Feel like romance, but a lover always you need. Time, world is spinning, tribulations is the beginning. Only God can free you from your burden and your pain. Only God can save you when you're out in the rain. Only God can save you when you fall. Only God. Only God. Free you from the burden to drowning. And only God can free you from yourself now. You can fly, spread your wings and fly. Passes so swiftly. Don't you waste your time. Hey, feel like you're drowning. You'll be alright. Only God can free you from your burden and your pain. Only God can save you when you're out in the rain. Only God, He knows when you fall. Only God, only God can free you from the burden to drown. Only God can free you from burdens drowning. Only God can free you from yourself now. Flying, spread your wings and fly. Only God. Yeah. Um, that song was written by me. It's an original song, and we play that as a tribute. I love to sing songs that will bring glory to God. You know, we all go through things, and God gave us the desire to share them, to go through things, to come out, so that we can be a blessing to others. Okay, so that's what I aspire to do. All righty, here we go. All right, so moving right along, um, that just reminds me of something. Uh, that reminds me, there's a lot of people out there who want to write songs, who want to maybe, who are inspired to write songs, but they don't feel like they can, they don't feel like they're good enough, they don't feel like anyone's going to listen, they don't feel like they know how, excuse me, to go about writing a song. But what you want to do is you want to just let the inspiration hit you. I'm just going to give a little sample. I'm going to drink some water first, hydrate myself. But like I said before, I used to drink when I was younger, but right now at this point, I don't drink much because I get migraines. So I don't really drink. I mean, if I go out and maybe a glass of wine or something or champagne, but it's very minimal at this point. Again, I get migraines just naturally. So drinking, I man, I can't. So I just don't. And I thank God for that because, I've been drunk before. I've been sloppy, nasty, stupid, and I don't want to be that again. At some point we got to learn and grow, So that's what has to happen. And that's what we do. We learn, we grow, and we keep moving forward. So, this is back to the inspiration. If you want to write songs, if you play an instrument, I play guitar. So let's just say you play an instrument. I'm also going to show you just a couple of tips. If you don't play an instrument, it's okay as well. You can still let the inspiration hit you, and still write your songs. So here we go. The way that I allow myself to be inspired is I will start with maybe a tune on guitar. So say I'm just going through some chords and I'm practicing chords. Now you can do that. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You know, and then you can just you play your chords. And then you play and you get into that rhythm for a little while, let that sink in, and then you just inspiration, it just comes a lot of the times from God. It can be from your experiences, it can be from a dream, it can be from a book you read, it can be from, for me, life is music. We go through rough stuff. You sometimes you're not in a good mood. That's music too. And that's fine as well. I think that it's important that we use all of that inspiration to just use it. Whatever you're not going to keep, throw out. Whatever you are going to keep and use. But it's good to just have a lot of samples that you can choose from, or a lot of different, you know, things that you. I'm trying to get my words out. I'm sorry, excuse me. But here, basically. So if I want to write a song just giving thanks and praise to God, let's just use that in this example. Here we go. I got my chords. Give thanks. I give thanks. Oh Lord, I praise you. Oh, I give thanks. Oh Lord, we love you. Oh, I give thanks. Oh Lord, I praise you. I give thanks. Okay, that's what you can do. I am going to step out of the camera for one quick minute. One more. And I am back. Sorry. The minute you want to stream, a million things are happening all around you. So, life is life. We can't control everything. But thank you for your patience. I am back. Alrighty. So here we go. So yeah, that was just basically off the top of my head. So say you want to use that, and that's your title. Give thanks. Or it can be, "Oh Lord, we love you. Oh Lord, we praise you." Give thanks. Yes. Um, all right. There's a lot going on around me right now. I'm sorry. I'm going to step out one more time. All righty. I am back with more streams. Okay. Sorry. Amazon is making a lot of money during this time. Trust you, me. All right. Thank you, Charlie G. Okay, here we go. So that's my give thanks. I'm just showing you how you can be inspired to write songs. Now, that's if you play an instrument. Again, if you don't want to use those chords, you don't like that, and you still want to sing a song saying give thanks, find another chord that you like. Or you can go. Lord, I love you. Jesus, I thank you. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can just say thank you. So, such as this. Thank you, Lord. Okay, if you just want to say thank you. Thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. I thank you. Thank you. I thank you. And it's as easy as that. Now, somebody asked me on YouTube the other day, How, what if you don't play an instrument? I'm just going to check something out right quick. And again, thank you for your patience. I'm just checking everything out, um, trying to see how we're doing here, what's going on. All right, so we're still looking pretty good. Okay, all righty. So, all right. So, um, if you don't play an instrument, and a young lady asked me, what do you do if you don't play an instrument? Well, if you don't play an instrument, you just can start by thinking about what experiences have you had. I put the guitar down. So say I don't play an instrument and I want to write a song. I'm going to probably start by writing down any certain experiences that we have had. Excuse me. I'm going to, yeah, what happened yesterday? What powerful experiences have happened? What kind of interactions have I had lately? What interaction did I have with someone where I learned something from, or they taught me something, or I'll think about my experiences, or what do I want to say to people, to help people, to teach people, to inspire people, to encourage people, and I'll start there. And I will be writing a lot of Bible songs. That came into my spirit a while ago, that I want to just bring the Bible to life through music. And so that's what I'll be doing. So the Bible has many songs. Hymns are written from tragic experiences sometimes. What experiences have you had? Trust me, I'm not the only one who's gone through stuff. Some people out there have gone through a lot of things as well. And you have experiences that you can share. Okay, fine. What experiences do you want to share? That's fine. Bring it forward. So I will say I just want to say, don't give up. I would like to encourage people not to give up. Keep going, no matter what. You know, um, keep going with your dreams. Keep going with your goals. Keep going with your visions. The things that you want to achieve with your life. Keep going. Don't give up. And that's my message. That's what I want to say. So say that that's the song that I want to write about. I'll take a pen and a paper, and I'll just jot down some simple little things like don't give up, keep going, keep moving, keep grooving. I'll start writing out some phrases. I love poetry. I love writing poems. And songs are poems, in other words, as well. You can write poetry, or you can just write. And then take a look at what you wrote, and you want to start thinking about what kind of harmonies you want to make. You can even start with the chorus. I've heard some people start with the chorus. There you go, your pen and your pad. Some people start with the chorus. You can start with the chorus. You can start with anything. So I say I want to just say, don't give up. Then I would just start with, don't give up. Keep on going. Don't give up. Keep on moving. And I want to start there. Boom. You know, and I use a lot of body language because I like, it's just expression. It makes you feel it. It runs through your body, but you don't got to do all of that. That's just how I express myself and do what I do. But however you do it, people have different personalities, different ways of expressing themselves. However you do what you do, that's what you should do. Um, I feel like that was don't give up. Say I want to say uh, I'm down in the dumps right now. You can even sing about that. You can say, life is pressing me down. Oh, life is pressing me down. Now, okay, you can start there. That's fine. But you don't want to stay down, I'm sure. So what you want to do is you want to eventually come back up, right? So you want to do make it a transitional song. A transition. How would you like your life to transition? Write that out in song. Manifest it in song and writing, and you can bring it more into your life, or you're letting God know, you know, I know I'm down right now, but I ain't gonna stay down. you know. So yeah, let that be your song. Life is pressing me down now, but I'm gonna get over this. Life is pressing me down now, but through the grace of God, I'll get over this. Whatever. So I'm just basically trying to show you that inspiration is all over, and you can find it in anything. Say I had a good pizza today, and I want to write about that. Basically, I'm not saying write about, I'm just showing you how easy it can be, and that I don't want you to stop, um, not write your songs, not sing your songs, not do your thing because you don't feel like you're Hillsong Worship or some famous person and nobody's going to listen to you. That's not true. If God inspired you, be inspired. Write your song, and so what if anyone listens to you or not? So, here with the pizza song, if you want to write about pizza, I'm going to grab my guitar again because I plays the guitar. Oh, pizza, so delicious. Oh. Hold on. But you want to be in tune with what you're playing. So pizza, delicious. Have a delicious pizza, so delicious. Oh, that slice was really nice. Oh, pizza, so delicious. The slice I had. That's stupid, but you know what I'm saying. I'm basically trying to show you you can write about anything. I have a cat. Say I want to write about my cat. Okay, let's try that again. Here we go. And it doesn't have to be complex. Keep it easy at first. Make it simple. That's just way too much. So here, just make it really simple. Just starting with 2 chords. Oh, and this is just a cat. I have a cat. He's my little buddy. That cat's my cat. He's sleeping now. Oh, cat. Oh, sweet buddy. That's just That's just a song about a cat. What I'm trying to say to you is you can be inspired by anything. I can see colors or clouds or flowers, beautiful flowers. And I'm inspired to write a song, or I can see a hairstyle, or I can see a beautiful female, or a very handsome man, or something, a nice dress, or a nice whatever. I'm just saying, but my I love to sing and give praises to God. So that's where a lot of my songs go, and in that, like that song Amazing Grace, that that grace, I'm telling you, I would not be sitting here right now if it was not for the grace of God. So I'm very thankful for that, and I know that. So I don't stop singing praise to God. That's what I do. um, this again has just been a quick stream. I wanted to test out some things. I wanted to sing a few songs, and I praise God that I had the opportunity to do that for you today. I'm going to cut it right now and just leave you with, just be inspired. Be inspired and do what you do. I'm going to just make a little ending song for you. Be inspired. All right, I'll give you one more quick, quick song as requested by Charlie G. Um, I'm not up for requests just yet, but I will definitely do that because I appreciate you. And I have a song in my heart. This will just be a very quick song. It's one of our original songs from my band, Anointed Blue. Um, and this song is just Under Your Wings. And it's just, again, just a little snippet. I'll be resting so quietly under your wings. I'll be peaceful another day has passed. Not my will, but yours. I wanna cry, but you said no. Stay away. But your time's not my time. He told me to. I'll be with you. I will leave you. Never, ever, yeah. Resting so quiet under your wings. I'll be peaceful and humble under your wings, Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah. Under your wings, yeah. Skip-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Sa-sa-da-da-da-da. Sa-sa-da-da-da-da. That's Under Your Wings. Now, back to my goodbye song. Now I'll do a different rhythm. Again, just to inspire you to be creative, you know. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to think it to death. Just let your heart create for you. So say I'm starting with an F. That's my F. And that is me saying